Good evening, students and families. This is Miss Adams, and tonight's lesson is going to be homophones. We're going to find out what is a homophone and how do we use homophones in a sentence. By the end of this lesson, you're going to be able to tell what a homophone means and how we use them in sentences. So, let's review. Last week I mentioned homonyms. Remember, the HOMO part means the same. And I told you that there are two types of homonyms. There's homographs and there's homophones. This week we are going to be talking about homophones. The HOMO PHONE homophone. So what is a homophone? Let's see. Well, we said that homo means same and phone means sound. Homophones are words that sound the same but have different meaning and different spelling. Okay, first graders, let's take a look at your spelling list for this week. You have a few spelling words that are homophones, and then you have a few that are not. Can you take a second and try to find the homophones? Remember, homophones sound alike, but they are not spelled alike, and they do not mean the same thing. Okay, let's see. Did you pick C and C? Your student dictionary tells us that sea, S-E-A, means the salt water that covers the greater part of the Earth's surface. We sometimes call it an ocean, so sea is another name for ocean. The other C, S-E-E, is to perceive with the eyes, to look at. Let's see, did you find any other homophones in your spelling list? Did you pick 4 and 4? Your student dictionary says that 4, F-O-U-R, is a cardinal number, 3 plus 1. And your student dictionary tells us that 4, F-O-R, is with the object or purpose of. F-O-R 4 is a preposition. Okay, so in our spelling list, we should not have picked the words no, yes, up, or down, because those are opposites. They are not homophones, because remember, we said that homophones sound the same. They're not spelled alike and they don't mean the same thing, but they do sound alike. Let's look at C and C. Do you see the difference in the two words? Let's see. One C has an E on the end. The other C has an A on the end. So of course the A is silent. But how are we going to know which C means the ocean and which C means to look with our eyes? Well, here's a little trick. S-E-E, see with your eyes. Just try to remember that the E's in C, like to see with your eyes, has two little eye holes right in those E's. That'll make it a little easier for you to keep those two homophones apart. How about 4? Do you see any difference in 4 and 4? I do. I see that one has a U and the other does not. What are the other differences? Let's look at 4. F-O-U-R. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 letters in the word for. There are only 3 letters in the for that's a preposition. F-O-U-R is a number. The number 4 has 4 letters in it. So, to help you remember the difference in 4 and 4, try to remember that the number 4 is going to have 4 letters. The other 4 only has 3. Okay, let's try our homophones in a sentence. The first one is sea, S-E-A. Crawfish can be found in the sea. The other one is see, S-E-E. I can see a bug. For, F-O-U-R. A dog has 4 legs. F-O-R. We are going for a walk. Do you see the differences in what they mean? And they're spelled different, but they do sound alike. Okay, now you try it. Have Mom or Dad read you the sentences, and then you try to pick the word from the word bank that goes in the sentence. Remember the little tricks that we learned to help us remember which one goes into the sentence. I'll give you a few minutes and then we'll check and see if you're right. Okay, number 1 says, I went for a swim in the blank. What did you pick? Did you pick C, S-E-A? Good job. Number 2, let's go blank on the boat. Did you pick for? Let's go for a ride on the boat. Good job. Number 3, can you blank what is in the box? Did you remember to use our strategy of the 2 E's being I's and pick C, S-E-E for this one? If you did, good job. And our last one, my dog is blank years old. Well, we know that's going to be a number. Did you remember to look for this 4 because it has 4 letters just like the number it represents? If you got these all right, good job. If you didn't, don't worry, we're going to have lots of chances to practice on this week. For your homework, I would like for you and your family to go to www.learningliftoff.com. Just follow the link. It will take you to the activity on homophones. Once you're there, there's a little box that says Listen in the top left corner. I would like for you to listen about homophones. Then, once you've done that, click on through all the way through all 5 examples. Once you've listened to each one, I would like for you to make a list with your family of all the other homophones that you can think of, and then bring them to class tomorrow. We are going to be making some sentences with those homophones. I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.